For outbound marketing, HighLevel has a built-in Ads Manager. Ads Manager puts Facebook, Instagram, and Google campaign creation and management right inside of your dashboard. No need to toggle between platforms or mess around in Facebook or Google interfaces. So you can launch powerful multi-platform ads in minutes. Hi, my name's David Zimbicki, founder of the Expert Business Agency. In my career, I've sold and delivered over $200 million in consulting services. I've been using HighLevel to run my business for 4 years, and I've also supported dozens of clients running theirs. As I show you all of these areas inside HighLevel, note that I'll be inside of our Accelerate suite, which is my agency's white label version of HighLevel. If you aren't familiar with the concept, what that means is that HighLevel sells and delivers through partner agencies like mine. We take their core product, configure it for a given market, then offer solutions to clients. Everything I show in this video, though, will be native to HighLevel, no extra add-ons required. However, if you do join via my agency and use the Accelerate suite, you get HighLevel plus a number of premium add-ons, along with free access to all of my courses, co-working calls, and additional support. To learn more, click the link below this video. Ads Manager puts Facebook, Instagram, and Google campaign creation and management right inside of your dashboard. Built-in templates and audience tools, including custom lookalike and retargeting audiences, streamline your setup. And integrated analytics empower real-time tracking of impressions and click-through rate and other metrics, making optimization easier, even for somebody who hasn't run ads before. So let's take a look at those capabilities now in the platform. All right, so the next thing we have for attracting customers is Ad Manager. So if you run Facebook or Google ads or have thought about doing that for your business, you know that the ad platforms themselves are quite complicated. We run a lot of Facebook ads and campaigns and things like that for clients, and a lot of times we just use Facebook Business Manager and all of the native tools. But in cases where you're going to DIY your ads, it would be nice to have a easier and more understandable interface. And that's really what the Ads Manager is within HighLevel. So we have the ability to create and manage ad campaigns straight from HighLevel and push those out to Google ads, Facebook ads, even LinkedIn ads. And they're, adding more and more of those over time. So in here, I'm just connected to Facebook. And then if we go into it, we can take a quick look. So right now I have my campaigns running directly in Facebook. So there are ways to bring those into here. But if we look at the configuration, you can see some of the settings in there, like which pages it's on and which ad account and all these types of things. And then you can get some of your other statistics and so forth in there. But if I wanted to create a campaign, we would basically choose where we want it to come from. Then what's really nice is there's templates. So there is a library of ad templates in here. So if I wanted to take a look at those, I could go take a look. And similar to all other areas of HighLevel, there's a lot of templates based on different niche businesses and things like that. You can create your own templates, or you can get templates from other people and import them in. And there's different ways to filter these. We can look at all the different lead generation types of things that are in there. So if a template matches what you need, you can import those, or you can basically create from scratch with your own creative and resources and so forth. So if we do this, we'll take a look and you'll see it's a much more simplified interface than the Facebook Business Manager, which has about 8 billion different settings in it. So you see the basics, the campaign, the ad set, and the ad. And so you can go through here and you'll see some of the settings like budget, audience controls, all those types of things, which audiences you want to use. And then when you get down to the ads themselves, again, it's just a much more streamlined interface here. So depending on what we're going to do, you can do lead forms, or you can upload your own creative and assets and so forth down here in the media section. So ads is certainly a huge topic. The point of this here as it relates to HighLevel and running your business is if you've never done ads before, or if you aren't in the budget range to afford an ads manager and somebody that knows all the big details of this stuff, you can always go in with this ad manager, grab a template for your niche, put in your copy, put links to your offers, and you can get ad campaigns up and running in 15 to 20 minutes, whereas might otherwise take hours of trying to dig through how to actually do it on Facebook. So that is the ads manager in HighLevel. Once you have campaigns running, then your statistics and things like that will show up here. So you'll be able to see campaign performance and all of those types of things right here in your HighLevel dashboard. And then you'll see how your ad campaigns are going across the different channels and the different campaigns Another area where HighLevel absolutely shines, which is that they empower agencies like mine to pre-create a lot of the setup and configuration in what are called snapshots so that we can really accelerate the time to value for our users. In other words, when clients subscribe to the Accelerate suite, which is our white label version of HighLevel, we deploy the relevant snapshot for their type of business where a large amount of the setup is already completed. Then we also have our community and co-working calls where we sit side by side and help clients get their system up and running. For folks that want to move as fast as possible, we also have fully done for you options as well. Most importantly, leveraging HighLevel does not mean you have to rip and replace everything you have. You can use as many or as few of the features we showed in this video as you need right now, and then add or migrate over time. Now, at this point, I'm guessing you're excited about the potential, but also have questions. I mean, a good consultant always has questions, right? That's why I offer free tech strategy sessions for consultants and founders that want to see if it's a good fit for their business. Just check the links below this video to grab a time to chat, and we'll talk about your specific requirements and whether the features and capabilities inside of HighLevel can achieve those and help you build and grow your business.